Welcome to my channel, everyone. Today we're breaking down a shocking story coming out of the sports world. The resignation of NASCAR Commissioner Steve Phelps after explosive text messages were revealed during a high-profile antitrust trial involving Michael Jordan's race team. After more than 20 years with NASCAR, Phelps announced he will step down at the end of the month, just before the new racing season begins. Phelps had recently made history as NASCAR's first-ever commissioner, a role he officially took on last season after also being courted for a similar position by the PGA Tour. But what was supposed to be the peak of his career quickly turned into a public downfall. The trouble began during a federal antitrust lawsuit brought against NASCAR by two race teams. 23XI Racing, owned by NBA legend Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin, and Front Row Motorsports, owned by Bob Jenkins. As part of the discovery process and courtroom testimony, private text messages sent by Phelps were revealed, and the contents stunned the racing community. In one of the most damaging exchanges, Phelps referred to legendary team owner Richard Childress as a stupid redneck and said he needs to be taken out back and flogged. The actions immediately sparked outrage. Richard Childress is not only a Hall of Fame team owner, but also one of the most respected figures in NASCAR history. The backlash escalated when Bass Pro Shops founder Johnny Morris, a major NASCAR supporter and a key backer of Richard Childress Racing, wrote a formal letter demanding Phelps's removal as commissioner. That letter proved to be a turning point. Just one day later, NASCAR settled the lawsuit with Michael Jordan's 23XI Racing and Front Row Motorsports, bringing an end to the legal battle, but not the controversy. Although NASCAR avoided a prolonged court fight, the damage to Phelps's reputation was already done. The leaked texts painted a picture of deep internal hostility during tense revenue-sharing negotiations and left sponsors, team owners, and fans questioning leadership at the top of the sport. In his resignation statement, Phelps reflected on his long career with NASCAR, saying it was an honor to serve as the organization's first commissioner and help guide the sport through major challenges and historic changes. He spoke about balancing longtime NASCAR traditions with new partners, media deals, manufacturers, and fresh racing talent. He also said he plans to pursue new opportunities in sports and other industries. Despite the professional tone of his farewell, the reality is clear. The revelation of those text messages made his position untenable. In an era where transparency and accountability matter more than ever, private words can quickly become public consequences. In the end, this story shows how even the most powerful figures in sports are not immune to the fallout of their own actions. Steve Phelps's resignation marks the end of an era for NASCAR and highlights how Michael Jordan's growing influence in motorsports continues to reshape the sport in unexpected ways.